Okay, what a treat. Look at this. Sonia Mangat in the house. Pew, pew, pew.
How are you, Sonia?
Oh, my gosh.
The purple drapes. You guys, this is amazing.
All for you, baby.
Nice to see you, Sonia.
It's so good to see you.
It's been really nice.
Missed you.
And you know what? I just want to say to, obviously, the CP24 viewers, they're so sweet. A lot of people have been wondering, what happened? How come you're not doing it? It's just when a move like this happens, I'm, of course, still part of Etalk, which I have to be at Queen and John. We're still trying to figure out how we're going to do this remotely. But for special occasions, she's going to drive up here.
All right.
All the way up here.
Yeah.
You guys are far.
All the way.
For sure. And of course, Sonia, yesterday was the big night, the 67th Grammy Awards.
Yes.
Didn't disappoint.
No,
wow.
they didn't.
Big
They
night.
were very entertaining. And of course, the theme of the night was dedicated to those affected by the LA fires. And that's how the show kicked off, with the lovely tribute to the firefighters and just everyone that was involved, with Dawes opening the night and Sheryl Crow, Brad Paisley, John Legend also joining them. I thought that was done really in a beautiful way.
Yeah.
Not a lot of people were familiar with this band, but now people are because they lost their recording studio, their home. So it was really nice that they actually didn't go the big extravagant way of opening the night and really just kind of mellowed it down. They played it the way, and the whole night there was a QR code available. I am curious to know how much money was raised as well, because Trevor Noah was really pushing that QR code.
He was.
And the week before, they'd had the LA Fire Aid show as well, right?
Yes,
so that
exactly.
was like
The momentum to raise funds was definitely there. But the night was all about music, which it was definitely a big one.
I know you're happy
there were a
about
few
this.
surprises as well. So the next surprise pretty much came quite early into the night when Beyonce won Country Album.
Oh, Cowboy Carter.
Cowboy Carter, and she's also just announced she's going on a tour with that
I'm gonna
as
have
well.
to get tickets again.
But I love that they brought Taylor Swift out, who also won that,
Yeah, that was cool.
years ago.
Yeah.
And it was so great that the camera captured Beyonce's her shock. Because I think she was even stunned the fact that she actually beat out all the other nominees and actually took Album of the Year. But I think a lot of people were still going, okay, this is great that this is her first country album and she won. But is she still going to win the album of the year?
The coveted
Because
one,
she has the most Grammys and she still has never won Album of the Year.
Cowboy Carter.
That was the moment when she went.
It's like,
She's
what?
like, what is happening? Yeah. And even when she was up there, it was such a genuine reaction. She was like, I did not expect to win this. But again, the Recording Academy has snubbed her for many, many years for Album of the Year. But it was really nice to see that in the end of the evening, she actually did win. And I believe we actually have a clip of that, because even she says that it's a long time coming. Okay, so that's The Weeknd performing. Like a really quick recap on this. If you remember, The Weeknd actually boycotted the Grammys when his album After Hours was completely snubbed. He didn't even get nominated. And he also spent 3 consecutive weeks with that album on #1 spot for the Billboard charts. His single also was sitting at #1 forever, and he just got completely snubbed. And he called them out. He called them out, saying that they were not inclusive. And so it was really interesting to see the Academy CEO talk about all the changes they've made, and even mentioned that The Weeknd had boycotted the Academy. And then he surprised everyone with The Weeknd actually coming back and performing, which is actually really nice to see. And he performed his single Timeless.
All right. Speaking of comebacks, you're going to come back throughout the program this morning.
I'm here all morning. I'm not going to leave right after this. I'm here right to the end.
Jim, you've gone so far, you got to stick around.
You got to keep going.
We're going to take a quick break here on Breakfast. We're back with your headlines coming up right after this. We're going to catch up with Sonia during the break.